I'm just going to go out and say it. So you don't have your dream physique because of one of three reasons. One is you aren't putting enough effort. Two is you aren't being consistent enough. And three is you don't have a regimen. And I'm going to talk about the first one, which is effort. So you have to ask yourself this. Are you putting in enough effort? Ask yourself this right now. Are you putting in enough effort? Are you actually trying your best in the gym? If the answer is no, then that's the reason why you don't have your dream physique, because you have to actually work hard in the gym. No one just gets their dream physique like randomly, okay? You have to put in the effort, and that sometimes means dieting as well. You have to eat good food. For anybody who is watching who's like skinny or like hasn't even been to the gym yet or hasn't done any exercise yet, you start now. Okay, start exercising now, because you will feel amazing and you'll become big as long as you put in the effort, and you can achieve your dream physique. I want you guys to all know, whoever's watching this who is in that position right now, you can achieve your dream physique. Okay, it's completely possible. Okay, you can do it. All right, you just have to put in the effort and the steps behind it. So what that means is you have to try hard when you're doing your sets and stuff, right? You have to put in the effort in the sets, because you can't just like mosey your way through things and kind of be lazy about it, because then you're not going to make any progress. Why are you even going to the gym if you're not going to fully try? You're just going to the gym for no reason. There's no point in going to the gym unless you're going to go hard, right? Because that's the whole entire point of going to the gym. You're trying to get a good workout in, right? And if you don't get a good workout, well, then you're frankly there for no reason. So you got to put in the effort. It's super important. It's like one of the foundations for building your physique. And you can get big. You can get a six pack. It's all on your ability. You just have to put in the effort behind it. And so, and when you're doing your sets, you want to go at least close until failure. And this doesn't just go for the gym. This goes for calisthenics too. And you want to go very far. You want to put in the effort, because the people who make progress are the ones who are actually trying. Okay, so if you are going to the gym right now and you're not making any progress, you've been doing it for a longer period of time. Maybe you've been doing it for like 10 to 12 months and you still haven't seen any progress. I mean, it took me probably a year and a half before like I became jacked, right? But I was really trying. So you have to try. Okay, if you're at a year and a half and you haven't seemed to make any progress, well, then that's on you. That's no one else's fault. That's because of you, because you clearly haven't been trying hard enough in the gym. There's something, either that or you haven't been consistent, and you haven't been trying hard enough. You haven't been actually going hard in your sets. So because of that, in return, you don't make any progress. So you have to be doing that. Otherwise, going to the gym, there's absolutely no point of doing it. Now, you will in the start, because it will take some time. It will probably take at least a year for you to fully become jacked, if whether if you're just starting off. So you have to understand that, and you have to be patient, okay? Because it does take some time. You're probably you might already be putting in the steps. You're just not being patient. So don't give up. You have to keep on going. Which brings me to my second thing, which is consistency. So being consistent is super important. If you aren't disciplined, you won't be consistent. You have to be disciplined and you have to be consistent, because that does take discipline to be consistent. And you don't, the person who has their dream physique doesn't do the gym days when they feel like it. They do it no matter what. Okay, they do it. They do it every day they're supposed to. Okay, and they do it when they're supposed to, and they get everything done. They try in the gym. They actually put in the effort, like I said earlier, and they do it consistently, right? Because then that sets them apart from most people, which most people don't have their dream physique. Okay, so if you want your dream physique truly, then you're going to have to start doing what most people aren't doing, which is consistently trying every single day, actually putting in your full effort in the gym. So, and then the last thing that I want to talk about is building a regimen. So let's say you're just starting off, you don't have a gym membership, and you just want to, you're starting off by doing calisthenics. I started off with calisthenics. So let's say you start off with 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 squats every day. You want to create a regimen, right? So you'd be doing that. How many rest days do you think it'll take you to recover? Start doing that 5 days a week, right? So do that 5 days a week. Do that for at least bare minimum, maybe 7 weeks, because otherwise you're kind of not doing it consistently, because 1 month is like not enough time. If you do it for 1 month, you're not being consistent. That's not, you do the, because, and especially if you're like changing the workout constantly, that probably means your workouts are just not enough, and it's not, you're not actually getting a pump out of it. So because of that, you keep on changing it because you're insecure. So what you have to do is you have to create a fairly intense workout routine. Really, you want it to be intense. Okay, it doesn't have to be insane, but you want it to be intense at the start so that you can make some progress. And when you are, especially when you like are just starting off, let's say, if you're skinny and you're watching this, start today. But if you start today, I just want to let you know you'll probably get sore quicker on your first week. So maybe do 2 days of exercise and then take one rest day, and then get into your regimen, which would be like 5 days a week and two rest days, right? So, but you have to take the right amount of rest days, otherwise you won't recover properly. Either that, or you won't make a whole lot of progress, right? So both of those aren't good because it makes you actually do worse than the gym. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. I really thank you guys all for so much for the support. I've been getting like so much views on the shorts, especially. I thank you guys all for that stuff. Other than that, that's about it. Thanks for watching.